Let's go. I feel like this is gonna get disturbing. Yep. This doesn't seem right. Doesn't match the descriptions I got at all. Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the wonderful kitty-driven streets of Akihabara, if that's the name, if I remember correctly. We're back here with our purple-haired detective, also a purple tie, and I feel like the only thing that's left now is to start accusing people of cat poisoning. That's about the lowest level you could reach, so you know, let's do it. Let's accuse this guy. Huh? How'd you? Wait. It's not what you think. Oh, luckily I hit the first guy. It was that weird looking guy. I run the apartment above our shop and the furballs are always yowling all night. The nut job owner gives them sashimi at lunch, so I just added some laxatives to it is all. I seriously hurt them or nothing. The cleanup is fair payback for cats keeping me up after day. That woman's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. And now I'm not the only one who thinks that either. You should be glad it was me who taught her a lesson and not someone else. Alright, fine, I get it. You were at the end of your rope. Thing is, kind of a cat person, I think, and I'm kind of a cop. Consider this a warning. Fine, whatever you say, lady. Well, investigation done. That was fucking easy. This may not surprise you, but your upstairs neighbor is not your biggest fan. Takumi, that little rat. What do you do? Is someone gonna die? If he does, I'll bring his little neck. No, it's only some laxatives in the food. I think you wanted to ruin your day, not harm your cat, seriously. Thank goodness I'm so relieved. If it's laxative, Tomo should be fine in a day or two, once it clears out of his system. Little scumbag. What's his problem? He mentioned the cats have been keeping him up all night. For weeks of that, anyone might crack. I guess so. You're right. I'm so used to it I didn't know this, but I'll get a contractor to come out and see about finally soundproofing this place. So you nearly made my heart stop. I'm glad you'll be okay. Another one mystery is behind us. Can we return to our discussion about the collector? Of course. I've only visited her once. I wanted to add a very rare Balinese breed to the cafe, and after searching for weeks, I was convinced it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. Just when I'd given up hope, I got an email out of the blue from her saying that she had the breed I was looking for and to come by her shop. Suffice to say, I was ecstatic. Business was doing alright, so I had some money to spare too, only she didn't want money. She wanted Panda.
What?
She wanted a panda. No, Panda was the name of her old cat I had. She was nothing special, an old mixed breed who moved to Tokyo with me when I was starting out. I doubt I would have started this business if it wasn't for him. He was also really old and having some serious health problems. The collector said she'd take care of him, give him the best medical care, feed him the best food. Panda's last days would be in complete comfort. In exchange, she'd give me the Balinese kitten for free. Thought it was the right thing to do. But Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave him away. Miss him so much. Well, he's probably dead by now. I tried to go back and give the kitten back for Panda, but the 3 cranes outside of her shop were gone, and I never saw her off Panda again. Or Panda again. That's all I remember. Sorry. Remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for the help. I should get back to work. Well, we getting a lot. Don't need a fish. We can play the kitty. Oh, we can win her the plushie. Okay, how do I do this? Oh my god, that rabbit is so gorgeous. Oh my god, that is so fucking unsatisfying. Oh, it's impossible. It doesn't reach that far down. Okay, let's get the fat cat. Gimme. Give me that cat. Yes! Oh, baby. Boom. We got a fat kitty. Oh, I wanted the bunny so bad, but I don't think we can get him. Here you go. Got you a cat. Give the plush toy. She's beautiful. Where'd you find her? I deem you Countess Belina Flawful stuff. Thank you. Lady Blaze isn't Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from those things. Wow, that was quick. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now? Of course, Mistress Aminyan. I heard she studied fashion design in France and then came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. She designed the maid costume I have on right now. She didn't ask for money. Strange. How did you find her? Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spent a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I noticed the signs would flicker, the images on them would change. I can see from Mistress' expression that she does not believe me. It's true, I swear on my 9 lives. She shows you what you want on the sign, like an invitation to trade. Then, when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down and she shows you what she has. Taste is impeccable. She's never wrong. Listen, I get that maids are supposed to play along with fantasies and all that, but this is kinda hard to swallow. But it's true, Aminyan. Supposedly she got some local computer hacker type to give her access to some of the science in the area remotely. My camera is going super dark again, isn't it? I think the other shop owners here don't mind because it only happens occasionally and the stories probably bring in more businesses than the signs themselves. Am I missing something here? How does she know what you want? Yami, you're supposed to be the detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girls are wearing and try to bait them in. It's a small group of people who know that rumor to begin with anyway. It's like subliminal advertising. Yeah. What's wrong? No, it's not like that. It's not like what? This dress, the one she made for me, it was exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitchings, everything down to the last detail. Everyone always assumed I had it commissioned, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted, and all she asked for in return was the old handmade dress from my mother and I made together. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her or her shop. I mean, who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement in a room with no other customers? It's like some sort of criminal, even though all I was doing was getting a dress. I knew that dress, the one I gave up, it was cheap, stitching was subpar, and there were patches all over it from all the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away. Sometimes I think I should try and get it back, but the truth is I'm afraid I don't want to go back there. Huh. I kinda got a little serious there. It's everything I know though. Thanks again for getting me Lady Belinda. No problem. Don't go losing her now. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, I think we got everything that is to be got here, so let's go back to the world map. Also, how are we doing stat-wise? Great on investigation. Pretty bad on everything else, I'm just gonna say that. Shaken, professional, competent, and stressed. Wow, yeah, you're not really looking good there. One eye is more closed than the other one, jeez. Is there any, let me just check on Police HQ just very quickly. If there's nothing, I'm just gonna skip you on past it. Yeah, there was nothing. Shinjuku it is then. Here we go, man, this fucking place. Starting to resent it at this point. Let's go talk to that sleazy fat asshole. Oh crap, you know you're bad for business. Don't worry, I'm not playing this thing long. Where's Goto? Goto? You seeing him all of a sudden now? Not messing around. You seen him? Yeah, I saw him outside the bar 15 minutes ago. Where was he heading? What do you think? Towards his favorite love spot with some little thing in the town. Believe it or not, I didn't think to follow him beyond that. Better be quick. With all you cops hovering around, I doubt he'll stay here for long. Ah, for fuck's sake, back into the sewer. That never ends well for me. Literally, that has never ended well out of all the times. Well, into the sewer it is then. That's good. It's not gonna end well. Oh boy, yet again. We should probably just move here at this point. Ah, for fuck's sake. That's gonna be disturbing, isn't it? Oh, it's my favorite detective. Suppose I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place got more of a dangerous appeal. Detective? You call the cops? I'm getting out of here, creep. Bitch was a prude anyway. Rarely let me touch her. You're not either prude though, are ya? Now that we're alone, why don't we start from where we left off? Not look at me like that. She's 16, old enough to know what she wants. As adults, we can do whatever we're doing, right? What, 16? Just kind of glancing over that one main there. Things be enough for an arrest. Sewer, another standoff. Felt so familiar. That's what I'm saying. It's been bad every time we went here. Yeah, you're breaking the law. Guess I should be grateful that you haven't broken out the rope yet. First, I warn you about trespassing. Then, I find you here again after some girl in Akihabara says you've been harassing her. You've been following me, huh? Didn't realize you liked me that much. It's okay, detective. I know what you really came. I know why you really came and found me. No one will disturb us down here. You're disgusting. How many students have you harassed and lured down here? Like I said, I like them young. I'm not sure why you're laughing. Harassment and stalking of a minor is a crime, and one that I'm sure your company wouldn't appreciate being public knowledge. If I catch you in the sewer again, or catch even a whiff of your stink around Akihabara, I'll bring you in myself and make sure everyone knows it. Got it? Settle down. Let's just talk this through. Money. You cops aren't paid much, right? Fine. But your supervisor will hear about this. Even though he was an idiot, Gato probably knew that I didn't have a strong case against him. Nothing that would land him in jail anyway. All I could have hoped for is that his need to maintain appearances compelled him to stay away from Akihabara long enough for me to get the information I needed. Alright, well, let's go talk to the two girls back again. Oh, you're back? You don't look so good. I'm fine. Gyoto won't give you any more trouble. Seriously? How'd you convince him to stop? That doesn't matter. Forget him. Jeez, remind me not to get on your bad side. Guess we owe you, huh? No. If you hold up your end of the deal, tell me everything you know about this collector. He. All of a sudden it's a he. That's interesting. He knows everything. So I've got this theory, right? I think he's sort of a hacker, shutting himself in his room all day in and out. Having all that kind of dirt must be great though, not to mention he must be loaded. Collector isn't interested in money. If you don't pay him, then how do you get the picture? Like I told her, I told you that was private. Well, since you know anyways, when that client started following me home, I was desperate, so I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. In exchange, he asked for only one thing. What did he ask for? He used to carry a photo of my dad on me all the time. He died when I was 7 years old. Never told anyone I had it. Somehow he... Wow, this is turning out to be really fucking disturbing. In exchange for that photo, he gave me this incriminating photo for free. What choice did I have? I was scared, but... But what? Ever since then, I feel like I forgot my dad's face a little bit more every day. It's more and more fuzzy. Why don't you go back and get it? Shop is right under this arcade. You can get to it through an elevator, but I never found him again after that day. Elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, you know, just to see. He controls it and leaves a sign that it's turned on. What? You never told me that. I didn't want you going after him, okay? He's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really. But don't go after him. Something isn't right with him. I appreciate the concern, County, but there's no need to worry about me. I'm sure I've come up against a lot worse than him. Look for 3 paper cranes hanging in front of the elevator. If you see them, you'll be able to go down. That's all I can tell you. Thanks. Stay safe, you two. I think there actually are 3 paper cranes, right? Or was it 4? Yeah, there you go. That's it. 3 paper cranes. The buttons on the elevator are lit up now. Let's go. I feel like this is gonna get disturbing. Yep. This doesn't seem right. Doesn't match the descriptions I got at all. Shit. What was that? Who's there? Reina? Is that you? Huh? Who's there? Look around you. Interesting, isn't it? It said the cranes can grant a wish. What is it that you wish for? Oh. Huh. Never been one to believe in wishes. Are you him? The collector? Collector. Crow. One of many names given to me over the years. Huh, but we've got no time to waste on such boring, trivial things as introductions. Don't you want to know who I am? Oh, I know who you are, Detective Ito. Or should I say, investigator. It's hard to keep straight. I suppose it's irrelevant what you call yourself now, as you've arrived exactly where you need to be. Something's different. Yes, what is it, I wonder? Ah, that's it. You're like me, after a fashion. You see things differently from those around you. The world is not so solid and unchanging as it is for them. Things bend, they break. Am I wrong? No, nothing's been the same since Kamakura. Yes, of course. The girl you murdered. Reina. Was that your fault? Yeah, I honestly think she gave me no choice, to be honest. Like, come on, she had a hostage at knife point. That's gotta be enough of an excuse. Then you are a puppet, dancing at the end of your strings to a tune you cannot hear. What kind of bullshit is this guy on? No, that's not what I said. I'm no one's puppet. Are you so sure, Detective? Do you really feel like everything you've done is under your control? When faced with the impossible, you're so certain that every choice you make is your own? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're made for me. Which is easier, I wonder? Knowledge that the cause of all your suffering and your joy is of your own doing, or someone else's. I don't have time for this. Ah, of course. Our conversation has tilted towards the philosophical, but you're not here for philosophy. You want something more tangible. I want information. Facts. No. It is my business to know what people desire, and that is not what you seek. What is it you want, truly? Tanaka. I want to know what really happened to him. No. It's not only that. I want to know what's happening to me too. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm tired of chasing after clues that lead to dead ends. Perhaps I can be of some help to you. But first, please indulge me. I have a few questions. Curious, so curious. You're such a unique visitor after all. Nothing like the others. Fine. What do you want to know? I find it interesting that someone like you would drink on the job. Huh? You mean that hostess bar 2 weeks ago? Yeah, what of it? The fuck would he know? Seems so obvious a mistake. Why did you make it? For information, of course. It was for the case. I didn't think I'd get information otherwise. Not that it changed anything. On the night of your partner's disappearance, you found your way into the sewer using a man. Why him? Yeah, the witness saw him, that was the reason. A witness placed him in that sewer. Why not go directly to the source? What is this, some sort of psych test? Came here for answers, enough with the games. It's no game, Detective. I can give you what you seek. This is my price. That's it? If you want information to use against me, seems you've already got enough. Blackmail? How pedestrian. Simplistic. No. I've no interest in that. And what do you want? Everything I collect brings me closer to an understanding. Much like you. Only the puzzle I assemble is considerably larger, and the piece you provide is well worth the trouble. Shall we continue? Do I have a choice? You've already made it. You show such little patience, Detective. Surprising, considering the effort you took to get here. The girl, Reina. She's the one you've been chasing, yes? Let's talk about her. Why didn't you shoot her again in the sewer? She was holding your lead Tanaka at knife point. Why didn't you pull the trigger? Yeah, to keep her talking. That was what I was trying to do. Situation was hopeless. Best I could do was keep her talking. Learn as much as I could. Interesting. Most interesting. Though she's gone, the sleepless nights continue, don't they? You've taken your pills twice. Is that enough to make a difference? Do they help? Does it not make you question the futility of it all? Yes, it does, very much. Most interesting. Perhaps you've told me enough. Yes, this is most useful. I accept this trade. In return, you want... What was it? Ah, yes, that's right. A path, a way forward. I suppose it's your turn to ask the questions now? Well, probably the one we want answers the most is this one. Where is Tanaka? Is he alive? In the dark, where he lives. That is more difficult. The dark? It's not the first time I've heard that. What is it? Where can I find it? Where can you find dark? Just turn off the lights anywhere. A better question is, where can it not be found? Can you not feel it around you? Following you at every turn? It pays great mind to those within its walls. You know of whom I speak. The common thread that binds all the misery in your heart. Reina. And if that's where she is, Tanaka must be there too. The girl's threat is a complicated one. Yes, very tangled. It begins in Kabukicho, in the talent agency called Omega. Know it well though. As I imagine any officer of the law would. The dark is a sacred place. It lives and breathes, changes shape, and goes where it pleases. And it is the girl whose suffering determines its shape. Without understanding its root, you will never find your way, or it could tear you apart. Like it almost has already. The mask. Okay, let's ask about that. I don't really care who he is. I don't know why, but I get the hunch that you'll know what this is. What is it? Reina was obsessed with it. Must be important, but I can't figure it out. I see. A most interesting relic. Makes people do the most fascinating things. Why did Reina want it so badly? It is a tool. Instead of living in fear of it, why not use it? It may be the key that will help you find your precious Tanaka. Though as powerful as it is, one cannot expect to use it knowing nothing about it. You said it yourself, it all started in Kamakura. Kawans have quite a history with that mask. Kawans? Mai? The Shrine Maiden girl? My grandmother was the one who gave it to me. The very same. Gives me the creeps. Maybe I should have gotten rid of it. Don't do that. You'll never find your way without it. So who are you? A dressmaker, a cat breeder, a blackmailer. Seems that no one in this town can agree on anything about you, except your name. There's no way anyone could know what you do. It's impossible. So what are you? Take a look around you. Is it not familiar? Can you not smell it? The stench of corruption. I've been here for so long, longer than you can imagine. Feeling the desires, the loves, the hatred of mankind float through this place. For you, detective, I am exactly where you need me to be. Now, shall we return our attention to the matter at hand? Our trade, after all, was not for knowledge of how I fit into your story. It was for a way to clear the... how did you put it? Yes. To clear the dead ends you run up against. Let us reconsider your problem. The mask and the dark are inexorably linked. Pursuing one without the other is futile. Now, you are an enemy of the dark. It will reject you without understanding it, and you'll be lost without the necessary tool. How will I know when a path's been opened? Ask your puppet master. My end of the bargain has been upheld. You seem awfully eager to help me. What's the catch? Something tells me I'm gonna regret talking to you. Paranoia. An unnecessary feeling. As I said, people fascinate me. Especially ones as unique as yourself. You are a detective. I've only given you the tools you need to finish the job. From there, Now that is the interesting part. I look forward to seeing your progress. Consider your debt to me partially repaid. Rest, I shall collect at another time. Tell me, my little puppet, if you can see your strings, does your dance not continue? Till we meet again. Gee, that was slightly creepy, weird, but pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, the collector is a cool dude. The air in the collector's basement was stagnant and heavy. If I had stayed any longer, I feel like it might have suffocated me. For the time I was there, Akihabara faded away into a distant memory. I returned to the surface, put my hand up to shield my eyes from the sunlight, and listened to the people on the street. Conversation seemed so pointless, about a world I no longer belonged to. Busy sounds of the street swept the cobwebs from my mind, forcing me to remember everything I told the collector and everything he impossibly knew. I told him so much, but did I have a choice? Maybe he was right, and I was a puppet after all. That moment didn't matter. Dark and the mask both belonged to a world I was now a part of. Normal methods of investigation wouldn't lead me to them. Countless paths were narrowed to two, and I had no choice but to march forward towards the leads I had been given. As I left Akihabara behind, one thing bothered me. How did the collector know so much about me? Was I really so easy to read? I didn't have time to dwell on it. Kitsuki and Reina were in the dark. That must have been all but confirmed. Now I had the means, however impossible, to find them. Two paths, the mask and the dark. Both were necessary, and I had to make a choice of which to follow first. Chase after a talent agency in Tokyo's red-lighted district. Oh god. Or back to Kamakura to visit Mai, the girl I nearly got killed. Neither seemed very appealing. My logical side didn't understand how either would help, because everything around me cracked and crumbled away. Logic didn't matter anymore. I had to choose. Or maybe something would choose for me. Yeah, it's us. I'm choosing for her. She's definitely a puppet. Okay, so we have two new locations unlocked. We have the Kabukicho, that I totally butchered the name of first time around. And we have Kamakura, that's the train station, I think. So this would probably be the mask, and this would be the agency. Well, we're gonna go to one of them in the next episode. Hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. It was a lot of fun. Finally, we got things moving. And I have a feeling next episode is gonna return to the dramatic, deadly roots of the first two. Anyways, hope it was still enjoyable. If it was, make sure to check back in for more. Not make sure to do more. I wish you all the rest of this sunny and pretty warm day. And I'm gonna see you all in the next one. Bye bye.